welcome back. So, in this part of the course, this is the part of the course where you will learn how to be using the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, if you don't know what Fibonacci is, you'll find out in a minute, but a lot of professional traders say that it's a bunch of hocus pocus and it does not work and it's a useless tool. However, I disagree. Yeah, I actually think, there's been multiple events in the past where the banks use these levels. I've entered multiple trades using just the Fibonacci, and the levels actually work. Like, it's not a bunch of hocus pocus. If you use it right, a lot of people use it wrong. A lot of people do it mid-trend, and a lot of people don't wait for the trend to finish. Well, that's not what Fibonacci tool is for. It's called the Fibonacci retracement tool. That means you use it for one trend, and whenever there's a retracement, you can use the exact same levels to predict where price will reach and where to place your stop losses and take profits. That's what a lot of people use it for. I don't just use it solely. I use it to predict price action. Also to find confluences. It's literally everything in trading is useless without confluences. Everything is trading is useless by itself. You need to find confluences, and that's basically what strategy is. It's a bunch of different tools and methods combined into one checklist, which you use to enter trades. So now I'm going to jump into a pair which I've never traded before. Like I said, these three are my main ones. I don't trade anything apart from them three. You shouldn't either. You can pick whichever three you want, but don't choose more than 5, like I said before. So I'm just going to pick GJ. I'm just going to pick this trading. I've never traded this before. So let's see this. Alright, so I'm trying to look for any chances of doing a Fibonacci. Obviously, Fibonacci's don't always work. Same thing with support and resistance. Come on. There's been multiple events in the past where there was a fundamental announcement. Next thing you know, there was a huge breakout and break of structure. So not everything's 100% accurate, unless you work for the banks, obviously. But that's not what we do as traders. So Fibonacci retracement tool. Obviously, when you first create a trading view account, your Fibonacci tool isn't going to be the same. So you might need to edit your levels. You might need to pause this now, go to trading view, and edit your levels to these levels right here. They're always going to be the same as mine, but I got my levels from a professional trader actually. That's why my levels work for me. So this is a good example of when a Fibonacci retracement tool works. So you clearly see this price here was in an uptrend. It took a little bit of a retracement from this level. That's what we call it, Fibonacci retracement. Reached this level, which funnily enough is a Fibonacci level. This green level right here. Retraced off that level, reached this other level, which is also a Fibonacci level. Retraced, reached the level again, reached the 100 level, which is obviously the key resistance level. Retraced back down to this level, which is also a Fibonacci level. So this is not a bunch of hocus pocus, and I've never traded this before. I can put it on anything. So it also works with downtrend. Let me just pick a downtrend for you. Like I said, it doesn't always work, but we'll see this downtrend here. Yep, there you go. It works for the downtrend as well. So this downtrend right here, you could have easily seen price retrace of this level here. You would have seen this this doji candle and a huge bearish candle. You could have entered the trade. Obviously, if you entered this trade, you'd have been sitting in it for a few days. But at the end of the day, winning a trade, whether it's days or weeks, you're still winning the same trade. But obviously, as you can see, price retraced off this level. These levels are actually leaving. So price retraced off this level, boom, boom, turned down to You can clearly see it's actually a thing. It works. Let's pick one more just for the culture, just so that you know you guys are confused. This is not a bunch of hocus pocus. All right, so the bottom of the trend to the top of the trend. Yep. Right. So this is an example where it hasn't worked as well, but it still worked. So you can clearly see price traced these levels. But obviously after the top of the trend, after this point onwards, this is all we care about because we can't reverse time, can we? So this is all we care about. You can clearly see price traced, broke out through this level, came back through, retested this Fibonacci level. We would have seen some bullish momentum. Could have predicted price was going to reach the 100 level again and trade. So obviously that's all it is. That's literally all it is. Obviously you got to practice drawing your Fibonacci's. It takes quite a while to practice. It's a skill. Yeah, another example where it worked. But yeah, I mean, you just got to practice drawing your Fibonacci's. It really isn't that hard. It really isn't that hard. Traders have been using this for decades. So honestly, it's a mathematical equation thing. If you know what it is, if you do math, then you know what it is. If you do math, what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. So just practice it and let's see how it plays out. Then we'll move on to the next part. But yeah, like I said, confluence is the most important thing. You can't just use a Fibonacci and solve reality. You know what I mean? But that was just to show you how it actually works. Make sure you practice it. Try and apply it to your trading. Backtest as well before you enter trades with it. But that being said, let's move on.